Did Iron Man die in Avengers 4? If you're wondering what happened to Iron Man in the final battle of the Avengers series, you're not alone. Let's break down the events that led to his ultimate fate. In Avengers Endgame, the stakes were higher than ever. After Thanos managed to execute the snap with the Infinity Gauntlet in Avengers Infinity War, half of all life in the universe vanished. Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, was among those who survived but was deeply affected by the loss. 5 years after the snap, Tony Stark was living a quiet life with his wife Pepper Potts and their daughter Morgan. However, when Steve Rogers, Natasha Romanoff, and Scott Lang came up with a plan to use time travel to gather the Infinity Stones and reverse the damage, Tony Stark couldn't resist joining the mission. During this mission, the Avengers faced numerous challenges, including the loss of Natasha Romanoff, who sacrificed herself to obtain the Soul Stone. This sacrifice weighed heavily on the team, especially Tony Stark, who felt a deep sense of responsibility to ensure her death was not in vain. The final battle against Thanos was intense. After Bruce Banner used the Nano Gauntlet to reverse the snap and bring back those who had disappeared, the Avengers still had to face Thanos and his army. In a last-ditch effort, Tony Stark used his suit to remove the Infinity Stones from Thanos and use them himself. When Tony Stark said, "I'm Iron Man," and snapped his fingers, he managed to defeat Thanos and his army, but at a terrible cost. The energy required to use the Infinity Stones was too much for his body, causing irreparable damage and ultimately leading to his death. So to answer your question, yes, Iron Man did die in Avengers Endgame. His sacrifice was a pivotal moment in the film, highlighting his bravery and commitment to saving the universe, even if it meant giving up his own life. This moment was foreshadowed earlier in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, particularly in Avengers: Age of Ultron, where Tony Stark had a vision induced by Scarlet Witch that showed the deaths of his teammates. This vision set the stage for his eventual sacrifice, making it clear that he would go to any lengths to protect his friends and the world. Tony Stark's death marked the end of an era for the Avengers and had a profound impact on the remaining characters, emphasizing the sacrifices made to save humanity.